Alright folks, I hope everybody's doing well. We are back on campaign. It looked like at the end of the last episode, the Union was coming out of their shell. It didn't go great for them, but you know what? They did fight, and so that's that. Yeah, there isn't more to that story. Fulkerson's division, I guess, got beat up in terms of their readiness. Looks like it's going to be a while before they're back online, but let's see. We can still move Cash forward. Cash gets a flag, so we get more sweet bling on the that's wow. Hardy's division, sorry, that was a mid-thought change of course, but we did see some movement up here, and I guess the response is to line up our divisions like this. Maybe not like that, but anyways, that's that. Oh, I don't know. Let's go for some better stuff later on. We'll move Hardy up. We don't need Martin in scouting anymore. He's got his readiness back. Oh, it's a disaster. Okay, it's a disaster. So now we know. Yes, you're doing that. Beauregard is back from his capture of Fort Monroe. Glory be to him. And, okay. This Lee fellow is going to move up here. Move his corps up there. Now, on the not-so-high seas, does that make it the low seas? I don't know. No, so we won this battle. Like, we got the notification that we won this battle. And yet, there's still a blockading force here. So maybe we didn't win by enough. We'll take that cottonclad. Take that steam frigate. Alright. What's our intelligence else? They have 226 guns? Alright. Yeah, we might actually have to return to port here and Nope. Let's return to that port. Give us some time for our new ships to show up and our old ones to get unjunked. And it's decision time. Do we continue with the Mississippi Squadron to move up? I think we do. I think we keep it a Brownwater Navy. And I don't think there are any Union forces up here. We could try to hold this juncture at Cairo, or we could try to use that force to interdict any sort of movement towards Fort Donelson and to hop over here. So that's an option I like more. I think in the end, holding Nashville is more important than maybe beating off a not great blockade. Right, it's 10%. I know it's the beginning of the episode, and so some of the stuff comes through. So it takes the game a minute to catch up, I think, sometimes when you first load in as to what's going on. And that is happening. I think that's probably as much as we need to do over here. Gonna get a new policy through. In this playthrough, I'm trying to do more agriculture and diplomacy and free trade stuff. There's reason to believe that might lead to better tariff income, or at least an overall better situation. I'm still trying to determine if that's true. The options I like the most at this point. Economy is like what? Not great. What projects do we have online? I don't want admin reform. I want propaganda. I want improved credit rating. I want farm mech. And I want trade deals. We're not that close to any of those. So that's a thing we need to keep in mind. I'm okay with going with Diplo 4. It keeps more things open in the later in the game. Well, obviously Diplo 5, potentially support Mexican intervention and organized blockade running. Organized blockade running seems the easiest to do. Certainly Revenue Act would help on the revenue, but it's Sapture support, so I don't love that. And in the Eco Tree, it stops at Eco 3. We've done the Bank Act 1, right? It's CSA, we don't have Bank Act 2. Nationalized trade, I don't know if I want the support loss now. I mean, our credit rating is not great, as you can see. National debt is not great for the size of our economy. But we're hanging in there. We also did a couple of major weapons purchases, and that certainly didn't help the finances. I think we now maybe start moving into action over here. I don't intend to hang out there, but move back, you'll move up. And that'll be that. It doesn't seem like there's a comparable push over here. And I think my plan was to just sit pretty over here as long as we can. You know, if we lose Fort Smith, so what? I don't want to lose Price, but, you know. Price is more important than Fort Smith to me, but if we can also keep the Union out of that, that would be fantastic. What is our support in Missouri? It's not good. It's only 21. Kentucky, it's 38. Which also means if we took back Missouri, we would get a big support buff, because when you help a state secede, it tries to reach a target support rate, which I think is set at 75. So that would be very nice in the short term. All right, we are a moving, and maybe they're not actually coming in here, and that's fine. If true, then let's send those divisions up here and try to get rid of Sheridan, and then claim the supply depot and burn it, since it seems to help the other side more than ours. Like, we have some supply centers up here around Winchester, and we've made it work down here around Staunton. But no, the bigger tests appear to be these ones. And we're going to contest Fort Whipple. And we'll see what we get. Speed things up a bit, or else the campaign would never end, and as much as I enjoy it, I don't enjoy it that much. So, unit disintegrates. Don't be mine. Hovey's division disintegrated? I don't know about that one. Not mine, so there's that. It's hard to believe that Hardy is in the red. Coleman, I can never remember who you're with. Okay, good. You are with Johnston, so they're the late arrivals, so I think McIntosh is also part of that. And I don't remember. Oh yeah, Kirby Smith is the other one. So is McIntosh? No, it's Coleman is the other one with Johnston. Alright. So then... Oh. Alright, yeah, Macintosh is a court, not a division. Yeah. Yeah, I knew all that. Can we actually go up here? Doesn't look like it. Well, now it kind of looks like it. I don't know what to tell you. But we're going to try to seize that supply depot and then... What is this? Turchin? The Battle of Williamsburg? What Battle of Williamsburg? Where was I? Fort Lyon is besieged. Alright. Well. I guess the walls aren't up. Maybe that's why we can't besiege it. Move you up. Move you up. Let's get these divisions up. Alright, we'll let that play out. Glorious victory on the Tennessee River. Huh? Ooh. Well, I mean, I'll usually always take it. Alright, let's go over here. Ended with the Mississippi Squadron 2 retreating. What? I guess they also have one. Lieutenant Colonel Elliott is back. We want to know when Claiborne's going to be back. That's what we want to know. Any of us have scouting perks that we can... No. Movement, forced movement. Forced march, I guess. Cool, we got another flag. Alright. Let's make sure that we're in this port here. Getting healthy. And as soon as we are... We'll try our luck again, relieving... Yeah, blockade is one of the things that's not really hurting us. Though we have lost several ports. And you know, maybe... I said probably around August I would start creating... Probably at least one new corps. And it's probably going to be... It's probably going to be in Georgia. And the logic, so I'm using air quotes, is that we can use it either to reinforce Nashville as it needs to be, or we can use it to recapture these forts by land and then give us the ports back that they hold. That's what I think the play is. Cooper Martin. I think that's... What the heck is this? Yeah. That's right, because Martin was sitting over here before in skirmishing. I'm happy to do it. Mostly because I just want to make sure that the... I'm still trying to verify that the improved 3D models thing actually works. I think it does, but I also want it to work, so... It's probably coloring my judgment. Alright, so... We get the Bull Run... map. Oh, okay, we can deploy out real far. They have us defending. Looks like we need to defend the bottom. Intelligence estimates that what? They're all going to come from here. So the most likely path, I guess, is either the Warrenton Turnpike and then down through Balls Ford. They come up higher, I guess, and then push down through Newmarket. I guess. We have a bunch of, well, not a bunch. We have some engineering points. I guess a logical place. I don't really want my forces spread out if we can avoid it. That might, yeah, it's probably going to be a bit much. But those are the victory points, huh? Interesting decision time. Oh, got it. All right, so Cooper's Corps, and those are the divisions. Gotcha. And so then Martin would go over here. And what do? We just, I mean, it is high ground. And if we want something rather than nothing, probably build the parapets back here. Just make sure that we have something to cover both of them. We don't need the artillery attached. We can kind of just maneuver it wherever, and I think this is probably all 3-inch because it's the Eastern Theater, and I didn't divide up the artillery and add more smoothbore, so there's that. Oh, interesting. They could lay down a crossing here. But I generally like to keep the artillery near roads. And so I think we'll just keep it near this road here. If they do come this way, there will be something sitting in the trenches. We will send, we're going to detach them. We're not going to have them on melee. We're going to have them on evade. We're going to throw out scouts. We're going to do all that. And then we're going to sit you there, and I guess you there, and we'll sit this brigade back near the road so that they can flex where they need to flex. We should do the same treatment for these guys here. No charging, evade, scouts, move you up, because we really want to find out as soon as we can which way are they going. We'll put that brigade there. Put that brigade there. You know what? If we want you near a road, I guess we're going to actually keep you back here. And then similarly, we'll keep another brigade back here so that we can move along the roads. We can kind of flex to where we're needed. All right, we don't need that. We don't need that. I don't think we need that. We just got to hit play. It's late in the day, and so it will depend a bit on where the enemy is. And the thing is, with the overnight reset, we don't know where they're going to be the next day, so that can lead to some uncertainty. So we're going to move you up. I think the way this is organized, we're going to have Martin move up. He'll be the divisional commander. Yeah, Cooper's kind of in the middle. You know what, Cooper, honestly, just stay in the middle. You don't have to get closer to one of these or the other. Merritt's going to move up. White's going to move up. Garland, you move as well. And we will see what we can see. You know, and even White here is not really in the right spot. We should move him up here. Yeah, it was a bit of a blunder. But if Merritt doesn't see anything, that tells us something. Looks like we're seeing something here. All right, so assuming that that is true. Well, you know, we're going to let white go up just to see if there's another group that's crossing. But I think we can start packing Smith's artillery up. And moving that over here. And then we'll send Bagby Jr.'s brigade. We'll get them to start marching and have them march over there. I guess we'll take Hudson's brigade. And, yeah, we can push him over there for now. I don't know that we have to go all the way up with that. But Martin, you move up. Merritt, you can start falling back. There's always the chance that they'll then change course and they'll come over to Balls Ford or push through the island forward. So we got to be cognizant of that, but we'll just wait and see how it plays out. Okay, so Martin, you do need to fall back here. Merritt. Huh. The enemy is close enough we can recall our skirmishers. Or our scouts. Go to loose formation. And we'll kind of hang out. We'll see if they come over and challenge us, but if not, it's fine with me. Armstrong's battery might even be able to move up and make way for the next battery to arrive. Alright, white's not seen anything, so I think we're going to start moving Maxey's brigade. Oh, those are the scouts. The Cav scouts, the vedettes. Who seem to be spazzing out. In the greatest of vedette traditions. And we'll start falling back because we don't need to get routed. We're falling back to our artillery. Infantry over here can send out skirmishers for sure. Same with this group. All right. We're going to withdraw White's cavalry to there. Garland Jr. to here. Oh no, facing the wrong way. Let's see. They're pretty healthy as well. So 459 for the 5th New York Merritts. I don't know why it's listed as Merritt's regiment. Maybe this is a newer cavalry group. I don't know. All right, we'll have them fall back. Martin's doing fine. Skirmishers can push up to here. I actually don't think there is an embankment there. So I don't think that they'll get that cover bonus. I think it's more in like coffee and hardtack are making my belly turn. I didn't do it as well, but what? Yeah. Whiskey. It's a little early in the fighting for that. Probably still a good amount of fighting left. All right, so we have disengaged for the moment. Yeah, even though HQs are largely mounted, it takes them, they're very slow to move. Infantry is overtaking the artillery, that's fine. Again, I think Cooper's supposed to be moving this way. Pretty sure. Is that our artillery finding its target? Hopefully. Alright, I'm pretty sure I saw some movement up here. Looks like I'm not the only one who thought they saw something. We'll skirmish, and if they keep sending people over, we'll try to overwhelm them. But try to make them commit a little bit before we do that. White. Okay, White's cab might be able to do something over here. We'll start moving him in that direction. And it looks like Steedman is not going to be needed here. And so we'll move his brigade. The last one's out over here. And it is getting dark. Let's see. They're in somewhat rough shape. Maybe we do what we can here. Push them, push up. Try to do some damage before nightfall and see if that kind of bumps them out of the fight. Donate these skirmishers, I guess, to protect that flank, but I don't know why they're nervous. You know, I know they're cut off because I detached them, but it should be okay overall. I mean, you're back behind your skirmishers, your artillery is done moving. If anything, we kind of need that cav up there to find targets. They're well rested, so. Right. Know what they're supposed to do. Let's see if they do it. You can see some dust clouds up here, which makes me wonder. Oh, maybe that's just the way the sun is hitting it. But it looks like there's dust clouds up here, which makes me wonder if the AI is going to try to come down and come around this way. Which is just... It's a bit ridiculous, right? And what an effort. Alright. So our skirmishers will cover our advance until we get up there, and then we'll try to bring them back into the line. I guess there's nothing good for the artillery to see. So, that being the case, we're going to rotate Armstrong's battery over here and sit them by the crossroads over here, just to see what we can see. Again, it looks like maybe that's that cav group that we ran into earlier. Alright, let's make sure we have... Oh, I guess we collected our skirmishers. Yeah, that was a weird movement. I don't know why the AI insists on reforming in the face of the enemy, but they do. Like, within firing range of it. Oh, well. Alright, let's just order everybody up and try to shoot something here. Send these skirmishers up if we need somebody to delay our withdrawal. I saw that. I saw that. There's cav right here, but apparently we can't see them. There they are. just as we called our artillery up. Yeah, I saw some troops up there. They are going for it, man. So since they're gonna redeploy here anyways, overnight, might as well do it now. White's Cav can go down, hang out over here. Alright. Reinforcements slowly making their way back to the point here. Did we get a route, or are they just redeploying? They are actually broken. Oh, and it's bad for Palmer. It is bad. Okay, Cav's going to continue to withdraw. That's fine. Maybe the more important thing now is that we hold enough roadblocks back here to get to the overnight, and then we can get Garland Jr.'s division into place. The artillery, it's not going to end there. I think if we're worried about a push over here, we're probably going to line the artillery up over on the... Well, I like to keep it by a road, so maybe up here on this rise near the road. Probably cover a lot of that. We'll see if we get some more engineering points, how we might be able to square this section off. And then just have Garland Jr. go where Martin's division started this battle. Just over here. Alright, so... yeah, this is Bagby Jr.'s brigade, so this is where you're going to end up tomorrow. We will move... you all out. Alright, we cleaned up over here, so we can fall back. And again, the reason is that you don't want to get surrounded and shot from three sides. I feel like we stole a couple of casualties off of them, and that's probably where we'll have to end it. These guys should be able to go over here. And then Bagby Jr. can take those trenches. We'll figure out the skirmishers overnight. Put you all in the woods to get you a cover bonus. And let that be that. Man, these guys are making great time. Marching up down hills, over streams, off-roading through the forest. Nothing bothers them. But I think what we're gonna do is position ourselves here. Let's see here. Armstrong's artillery battalion. Maybe we'll stick them right up there. This way they can turn and shoot over here if they want, or they can turn and shoot anybody coming over the trying to ford over there. guys pushing up? All right, they are looking to push up. You're looking to go there. That's okay, and that's okay enough. If this group has skirmishers out, let's recollect them. I don't think there's that many, but yeah, there's some up here and one over here. So we'll begin that process. Yeah, they should get it. Right, we don't need scouts anymore. We also don't need these guys on evade. Okay, they're not on evade. I'm trying to think, if you bypass this road, yeah, there's really nothing else you can do unless you're gonna walk over some frozen water or whatever to get down to the railroad over there. So you've moved up there. You're moving back to here. Crossland's brigade. That's Martin overall. All right, got it. All right, we're gonna want to move them over here because I see what's happening now. We got some folks moving out. Do you see them sending skirmishers forward? So we're gonna send ours out. Hudson shouldn't be way up here. Very good. Push those skirmishers up. Ah, the sick beats. Very good. Gaining 7 morale an hour, so it's actually going to take a while before they get with it. Okay, we can move them back. Alright, the artillery's found some targets. Can't be disappointed with that. My tutorial, how to delay. Yes. Some of the few things I'm good at. Delaying the inevitable as long as you can. How much do we even have down here? Wait, is this a 0 point? Does that say 0 or something? What the heck? That looks like it says 0. It looks like it's a 0 point victory point. This one looks like a 3. I would end up holding a 0 point victory point. So Well, that's the Easter egg if you made it to 40 minutes into this video. What a prize. It was absolutely worth it. Why? Why? I don't know what this is about. I couldn't tell you. All right. I think the rest of your group is over there. That's fine. You all are here now, so you can kick out your own skirmishers. Who are you with? Nope. We went up. So Newton's detachment doesn't go to his regiment. It just goes up to the brigade. It's interesting. All right. We'll recall those skirmishers. They've done their job. Coming back? I wasn't sure if they were. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so Bagby's in place. Skirmishers down. Send new skirmishers over there. Somebody here still owes me some skirmishers. I didn't get a harumph from that guy. Alright, there's that. Yeah, you can afford some skirmishers. Actually, some of these units might be too small. Might not be able to. Alright. So you can. Push those skirms over there. Those over there. Those over there. And those over there. Alright, you're all doing things, that's fine. Just move Garland Jr. here. The only weird thing is white, and I'll tell myself that maybe they can just use signalman to figure it out. Alright. Where does the artillery want to get set up? I would want them set up on the downslope, not on the tippy top of things here, but something like that should work. The battery should still end up with something in its sights. We're near a road, but, you know, not so near a road we need to worry about it. Thought we would worry about clogging things up. Alright. All over there, that's cool. Alright. Maxie's brigade can slot in right here. And we should end up with, yes, another brigade Steedman's, which I guess will be right here. That way most regiments will be near a road, and we can flex either over there or over here as needed. But we should be mucking up the main ways in. That's... As the defender's sitting with our 3 and our 0-point victory point, I'm pretty sure that should be the thumbnail for this video, and pretty much maybe my new profile picture, just a 0-point victory point. I don't know why that's funny. I don't think I've ever seen one before, and after all this time, there's still some new things I need to see, and a 0-point victory point is one of them. Yeah, artillery everywhere up here has found something to shoot at. Are they withdrawing? You know what I hope they're not doing? I hope they're not just gonna, like, do a massive flank over here. I just don't want to deal with that. To find out more, yeah, go to our website. No, I'm gonna send white over here. Probably the best position for white is actually over here. Because then I can find if they take Lewis, Balls, or Island Fort, or something crazier further north, it'll be the tripwire. It probably won't allow us to get into place fast enough, but it doesn't really matter. We should end up with a manpower advantage in the end, and we could just try to win through attrition. But yeah, if the AA is not going to do anything except fall back. Wow. I mean, I understand the kind of one-sided casualty thing because of what took place over here, and then I'm chipping away with the artillery, but it doesn't seem that good. Palmer withdrawn. All right. Smith's batteries in place. Cooper, looks like both your division commanders are over here, so that's cool. Get closer to them. And we will see what we get here. I think maybe we need to kick it up to 20x to maybe actually move things along. And I can't tell what the AI is doing. If this becomes Sitzkrieg, you'll get paused until something happens. But all right, the enemy is retreating. Whatever. I think Nightfall should come first, right? But I don't blame them. And some people get frustrated when the AI doesn't give them battle. I think it's great. I've actually tried to get the AI to bail on bad battles more often, because if they stay in them, right, it makes it too easy for you, right? You can set up really strong points and they'll just keep probing for. I mean, a lot of times commanders would, if it just doesn't look right, you just live to fight another day rather than throwing everything in the kitchen sink at the problem. And yeah, I think I've tuned the AI to the point that, to the degree that I care to spend time investing time in tuning the tactical or the battlefield AI, I feel like it usually, if there's no qualitative or quantitative difference between the AI and me, I don't know that I even have a 50-50 chance. Like, the AI does pretty well, and that's after removing a lot of the vanilla game buffs that are given to the AI that are mostly on the campaign level, but they do trickle down to the battlefield. And so I've been able to get rid of those, and I think the AI is pretty well tuned tactically. And as much as I can in the campaign decisions, I think it's been tuned to play okay. All right, so we have a decision point. Do we basically send Stribling over here to build a supply depot, sit on it, and then flex to whatever is endangered? And I'm not even gonna have time to finish that thought. Ooh. All right. If you've stuck around this long, the spoiler is there will be another battle. No, it's not a spoiler. Yeah, we're just gonna take a second battle here. I don't even have to think about the campaign map, but yeah, Little Rock and that supply depot seem more important in the greater strategic sense because it protects the western approach to Tennessee. But holding Fort Smith can make it a tough nut to crack. But then again, maybe if who is it out there? It's Price, Sterling Price, that's out there. If he gets pressured, maybe just retreat him. Right? Let him rejoin, and then let the Union come through the supply desert that they're going to have after they leave Fort Smith, and really until they reach Little Rock. And good luck to you. That's probably the smarter way to do it. I don't know. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. Unions. Oh, ugh. That's where they're coming in. All right. So the defensive points are all up here and not terribly important. Let's hide that. Let's hide this. And let's turn the map so it's a little bit more friendly to us. Do we just make a stand along the Appomattox River? I think this is high ground back here. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not. I thought it was a very gentle slope. Usually if you got water at the bottom, it's higher around it, right? Because that's where the... Yeah, not really. But I mean, it's something. I'm more used to this side, right? And this is, right, you could tell this is a pretty remarkable downslope. This is a bit of high ground, right? Forest overlooking a creek, so you could put the main line in the forest. You could put the skirmishers in the creek. That's a pretty good sentry position. Should figure out where I want to anchor the left. See, if I'm in here, like, it's nice cover and all that, but, well, I guess the road is out here. But if you needed to fall back, you have to fall back through all of this to get to a road. Let's see what it looks like on the map with all these forces. So, hypothetically, put this force here. It's also really late in the day on this one, so it you know. And hypothetically, we put that force there. Ewell's division could sit... This really does look like an uphill. Yeah, it is. It is. This is an uphill. And it's near a road. And it kind of connects things. So I don't hate that too much. Maybe we... Maybe we do it like that. Of course, you don't really want the artillery. You want the artillery. All right, so there's a bit of a road back here. And so we could put that battery there. We don't want the cav up with the main line. We don't want them on cold steel. We want them evading. And they're too small to throw out vedettes. That's okay. We're going to put them over there and see what they can see. Over here, this battery, we, you know, we'll probably leave it where it is. We'll see if that little patch is a problem. And we will take you out of cold steel, put you on evade, and just find out from you if we actually need to care about what's going on over there. And I think Rosser's in a pretty good position. My only complaint would be that it's kind of blocking up the road for everybody else. I mean, the attacks usually begin by following the roads or paths. So I think that should be fine. Your cav, where's your cav at? I would assume the attack is more likely to fall on my right, just because it's the shortest distance. I know now that I say that, this doesn't feel like great positioning. Might have to put you there. Might have to move Old Baldy over to here. You know what, we can push him up. You can push him up here. We don't have then great places to stick the artillery. This moves it a little bit further away from roads, which is not ideal, but... Okay, Evans is there. Evans is going to scout. We're going to try to find out real quick where they are. We do have opportunities for parapets and such. But if you think the attack is going to come over here, I don't know how much parapets are going to matter. Right? It's going to be mostly forest. Nonetheless, let's move this battery over here. Maybe it can help somehow. Yeah, you could stick it out here. The problem, actually, Well, we could see if it could do anything out here. I'm not sure that it could, but let's find out. And then let's just keep roster near a road. Let's hit play. We've spent too much time. We haven't even started the battle yet, so. All right, no scouts for you. Go forward. Keep your division commander near you. He should be the one who's... Control your under scouts for Evans, and we'll push Evans up. Move Ewell up for similar reasons. And scouts for you, and push you up that way. I mean... Yeah, it's hard to actually know that they would come over this far. In AI, probably this route up to here, and what's the quickest way for them to get to that victory point? It's probably to actually come right about where, I think this was Ewell's division. Yeah, it's Ewell's division. Alright. Send Evans over here. Continue moving Jenkins up a bit. All right, Evans has the vedettes and he doesn't see anything. Jenkins, I'm just worried about because of the limited sight lines afforded by the forest. I mean, there's not a really good roundabout option unless the AI was going to come down all the way over here and like... You know, I can't rule it out. I can't say for sure that they wouldn't. You don't know. So Macintosh could push up here. Okay, all right. We got it. So Jenkins can fall back here. Evans... Actually, yeah, I'm glad Evans lost his order because I don't think we need it. Smith, because you are slow, you can move back. You can order your infantry, I guess, to move like that. Maybe move up to the road. Ewell. Let's get you closer to your guys, but then have your guys slot in right here so that the road is right behind them. They have forced. Rosser's battery. It's really hard to tell where this might matter. We'll order it here, and if this ends up being a decent spot, maybe we'll join them. If not, maybe we just call them off into the field. Maybe they don't do anything. Maybe the best thing is they just survive the battle, and we can use them on better battling maps. All right, Smith fallback. Is there an over? Yeah, there is an overall commander. It's oh, Johnson's in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be Coleman that's over there. But I'm pretty sure Ross's battery can start moving. Yeah, Johnson needs to get over there. Coleman should probably get a little bit closer to Macintosh. Mac, I don't think we need you back there. I think maybe we'll just sit you right there and then move Coleman up. Okay, Jenkins is going to sit there. Don't ask how we can see any of this. Who knows? Get rid of this. Are they going to go over here? Oh, no! Alright. Alright, I guess they had... I don't know, for some reason I thought they had more troops than that, and we had less. Let's see, if I had 2 divisions, and my divisions tend to be around 9,000... I don't know, that's like it was counting the 3rd division was there, but maybe it came in overnight, did a super quick calculation, and said, let's skedaddle. But yeah, I thought they had more than 7,500, but who knows. Alright, I think that will do it. That was really anticlimactic. That could be my tagline. But anyways, yeah, that was, you know, we'll take a win where we can get it, but it's not really going to count for much, as you can see. Because I pretty much nerfed away, like, you get free morale points just for quote-unquote winning a battle. Like, it's supposed to be about what happens in the battle, so it's about casualties. It's about, then, after that, who controls the territory. Like, those are the things that I've tried to mod into the campaign to make it matter, so. Anyways, there's that. I can also now, off camera, I can go in and I can fix up the artillery ratios and put more smoothbore in the Eastern Theater forces. Oh, you know, lossless scaling is odd in that in between saves, it just kind of randomly kicks off. Like, it was on for that battle and then it just kicked off. But anyways, none of that matters. We have a bunch of auto-resolves going. It could go very poorly for us. Actually, I think we should have the option to fight these. We do. But it's not going to be this episode. This episode's gone a while. I've learned with Grand Tactician, you need to give it a break every once in a while, or it gets a little too screwy. So I enjoyed this one. It's moving along. I hope you enjoyed it too. I hope I did enough to bring you back for the next one.